Hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading, guys. This is the 22nd to the 28th of July 2019. We're doing your weekly check-in, so using a couple of, these aren't exactly new, but I've had them a while. I just haven't used them at all, not for client readings and not for YouTube readings. Just picked them out today and I just thought, these are incredible decks. Why have I not been using them? They're really good, so we're going to use those. To look at your current self for the week, Libra, and also to look at your theme for the week, we are using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. For your key goal and obstacle to overcome and anything you're accomplishing during the week, Libra, we are going to use the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot by Lana Zellner, which I really like this deck. It's beautiful. And then for your what to avoid for the week, what to embrace, and where you can find support if you need it, we are using, I love this deck now. At first I was like, this looks like some cartoon deck, but it's actually really good. The illustrations are so clear. We're going to use the Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore, illustrated by Eugene Smith. And for your spiritual advice for the week, we are using Answer is Simple Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette. Your 15 card reading afterwards, guys, we use my good old Mucker Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. And spiritual advice, we either use the Angels of Abundance or the Angel Answers. I've been using the Angel Answers quite a bit though. Okay, hope that makes sense. What we're going to do now is we're going to shuffle the cards, but we're going to speed up that shuffle so it's a lot quicker to get to the reading. So just bear with me. Okay, cards down. Let's have a look. Libra, you are showing as being the Temperance card for the week, 22nd through to the 28th. Some of you guys might be a mediator. You might be mediating a situation, so you might be a go-between. Some of you guys with the Temperance energy are, because the Temperance card is the alchemist of the tarot, so he's trying to create balance and harmony. But this isn't always situations like it is. Temperance is the card about trying to find emotional balance. That's what it really indicates, because Justice is all about mental balance and this is emotional balance. So some of you guys are probably feeling quite emotional balance, and if you're not feeling it, then you're certainly trying to find it during the week, Libra, with the Temperance energy. I feel that some of you guys are trying to create some form of ideal situation with that Temperance energy showing here, because if you look at the Temperance card, the guy has liquid going from one cup to the other, indicating that he's trying to get the most perfect measurement. Well, he's not even the most perfect, he's trying to get the perfect measurement. So really, for me, the Temperance card is definitely the card of perfection. Well, not perfection, but the perfectionist. I think that you guys are, some of you are studying, some of you have been working on an idea. You've been trying to get the perfect equation going, the perfect solution. Some of you guys are looking for a solution, the perfect solution, with the Temperance energy showing up here. You're trying to find the perfect solution, Libra, or you're trying to create the perfect solution because you're Temperance, so this is you. You're either trying to find the perfect solution or you're trying to create the perfect solution. But one thing you're trying to do is create the perfect balance in a situation. You're trying to create some form of equilibrium and harmony within a situation with that Temperance energy showing here. And I use that word trying because that's what he's trying to do. We don't have two cups which show equal measurement. He's pouring one cup into the other, and he's continuously doing it until he sees that both cups match. All right? So I really feel that you guys are in a position here where you are probably in charge of trying to get a situation to balance itself out. But I feel that with you being Temperance, you're definitely in charge of this. What's the theme of the week? Well, the theme of the week is work, because it's the Eight of Coins. So this is all about the work that you're doing here. And I feel that you're trying to get an equal balance, an equal measurement, Libra. Perhaps this is in terms of the work that you do, and you know, because Temperance is all about getting that equal balance between, for example, work and your, you know, and your home life. So this is a card about, you know, play hard, work hard, play hard. If I do as much work, then I'll do as much play. It's 50-50 is the Temperance energy. So whilst you guys are trying to get some form of equal measurement going in your life, this is all about the work that you do. This is all about you working hard, but then being able to play hard at the same time. What is your goal for the week, Libra? Well, there you go again. 2 of coins. No, it's not the 2 of coins. It's 3 of cups. I think that your goal for the week is just, again, 3 of cups is a card about harmony and happiness and joy and togetherness and spending time with friends and family and that type of thing. So I feel that your goal for the week, Libra, really is about, because cups represent the family and the people that are closest to us, and I think that your goal for the week is to spend time with the people that you love. Hence why you guys are trying to find the perfect solution to a situation concerning the work that you're doing. 8 of coins. Because you guys want to spend, your goal is to spend as much time with your family, with your friends, to have some leisure time, which is what the 3 of cups is, to indulge in play, to indulge in a bit of fun, to go out, to club, to just have a really good time. But you need to make sure that your work is done. You need to make sure that you've got your scheduling right, because the Temperance energy indicates things like scheduling, getting, you know, the right schedule going, getting the right compromise, making sure that, you know, you're hitting the deadlines that you're meant to be doing, so that you do have the time to do this type of thing. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome? Well, the devil. Sorry. I do feel that I think this is work for some of you guys. Some of you guys are really chained. Some of you guys are really chained. And I'm not surprised at all that that devil should show up. And this doesn't have to just be like work where you're earning money. This could be the responsibilities that you have, you know, within the home, or the responsibilities. Because I feel that this is all about finding time for you, Libra. That's what I think is going on here, which is why you guys have been trying to work out some form of a solution there. You are Temperance, so you're trying to find the perfect remedy with that Temperance energy, because the theme for the week is all about your work. So you're trying to find a remedy for the work that you're doing, because your goal is to spend more time. 3 of Cups, an emotional card that deals with togetherness and groups and leisure time, because you want to find more time doing leisurely stuff with the people that you love. But the obstacle you need to overcome is that somebody, probably a boss if this is work, has you on a very tight schedule, and you have somebody around you who's probably not as understanding. You know, some of you guys are working your fingers to the bone, you know, so some of you guys are really under duress. You're chained to the table at work, you know, and you find it really hard for some of you guys to get away, even if it's before 7 o'clock in the evening. You know, some of you guys are overly burdened by a boss, or you're overly burdened with the devil energy by the amount of work that you've got to do. That doesn't allow you to indulge in this. This is why some of you guys are trying to work out some form of strategy, remedy that's going to allow you to do the work 50%, but also have 50% where you can, you know, have time to do what you want to do. What are you accomplishing though this week? What is this card? The 2 of Wands, a plan. 2 of Wands represents a plan. The initial stages of a plan. So you are at least accomplishing the initial stages of the plan. That's not all for nothing, is it, Libra? That's definitely not all for nothing. You are definitely achieving the initial stages of a plan with that 2 of Wands energy. Alright, so things are coming together. It might not be on this week, Libra, that it all kind of comes together and you get to do this, but you are starting to make some headway with that 2 of Wands energy. What do you need to avoid? The 3 of Wands. So 3 of Wands is all about waiting for things to happen, or waiting for those ships to come in. Can you see how this kind of bunny rabbit or hare is looking at his watch and he's been waiting for something to arrive? I think that when we look at this card, you need to avoid waiting for maybe something to arrive from this devil. Because I think it's this devil that's saying, yeah, I can give you that time off, or yeah, we can change your schedule. We can definitely, we know that you're kind of like under duress and you're doing all this work and you don't have enough time for your family and your friends. So yeah, we'll change your schedule. That's what the devil will tell you, but the devil's a damn liar. Because you need to avoid waiting for this person to front upon what they say. Because it's probably not going to come to fruition, or else this would not be in your avoidance part. What do you need to embrace? You've got another Three of Cups. I think you just need to, it's funny that you got Three of Cups here and Three of Cups here, but you just need to embrace that, you know, the time that you can spend with people is the most precious time that you've got. But you also need to embrace that there will be an agreement as well, because Three of Cups also means an agreement. So you need to embrace that, though with this three, you need to avoid waiting for that devil to say to you, yeah, we've signed off your, you know, the new action, which is, you know, this, because you are accomplishing the initial stages of a plan, definitely with that Two of Wands energy, for sure. So you're definitely making headway here, Libra, okay, because you are trying to find a remedy, find a solution, find a workable, a workable remedy to all the work that you're doing, so you can have time with family and friends, you can have more leisure time, you can have, you can strike a balance, because this is all about finding a balance, so that you can strike a balance between kind of work and home and work and, you know, private life and that type of thing. And your devil card here, that's your obstacle that you need to overcome. Some of you guys are really tied down by work. Some of you guys have got a boss more than likely who's kind of putting too much work on you, so much so you don't leave work before 7, 8 in the evening, and you don't have time to pursue your own pleasurable things. But the universe is saying, don't wait. If you've asked the boss, or you've asked somebody who's putting so much work on you, if you've asked them to and said, look, give me a reprieve, man. You know, give me some time. Let's work out a strategy that I can do the work, but also be at home at a respectable time and spend time with the people that I love. Well, the universe will say, but don't bet on it. So avoid waiting for this devil to tell you that they've signed you off to do this. But then still embrace that there will be at some point an agreement coming in with that Three of Cups. Don't wait for it, but just know that there will be an agreement at some point. Where can you find support if you need it? The Five of Swords. What the fuck? How do you find support with the Five of Swords? Tricky one this is. There's a woman on here with a sword. And she's tricky. Because nobody likes her. There's two people behind her back now. Yeah, what a bitch. Sorry for saying the word B. Do apologise. What a nasty woman. You know, they're saying, what a nasty woman that is. Look at her. Look at her. She's got all the swords. She's got everything. I think where you can find support is with these two people here. This is your colleagues. You might all have a little bit of a bitch against this person. You know, you might all come together and you might all gossip a bit. But, you know, I don't advocate gossip. I don't like gossip. But sometimes, and I reckon that woman there, I reckon she's your devil. I reckon this is your horrible boss. Because these two people clearly don't like it. So you'll find support in these people here. You know, the people who are behind her back saying, what a nasty piece of work. She won't even allow us to do stuff on a Friday afternoon. I've worked all week, did all this overtime, and she won't even allow us time off. Look what she's wearing and all, purple. She looks like a stuck pig. Sorry. But you've got these people talking, you know, you probably find support with your comrades. Because your comrades, these two people here, Libra, probably feel exactly the same way that you do. About whoever this person is. Because this Third Swords person is your devil. This is the person who promises you shit, but the universe says to you, don't wait for it. There'll be an agreement, embrace that and know that, but don't wait for this swords woman here, Aka devil, to you know, you're waiting for your ship to go. Don't do that. Don't wait around for this person to, because it might be that they take a long time to action that. Okay, and if you want support, just go to people who've been through the same thing, because they're talking behind her back, and you know, just go to the people who know exactly how you feel. What's your spiritual advice? Take bite-sized steps forward. Okay, it's going to happen, but it's not going to happen overnight. And I think that this is very connected to this here, where it's telling you to avoid waiting for that lady there, Aka Devil, to sign you off on some form of a schedule agreement that allows you equal time doing what you want with the Three of Cups as well as working. Or at least allows you more time with your friends and your family, because all you do is work. But don't bet that she or he is going to front up to this at all, because it's telling you to avoid waiting. But take bite-sized steps, because every little thing that you do towards getting your just rewards in being able to spend time and have a healthy work-life balance, every little step you take is getting you closer to it, which is why it's saying by the end of the week you're accomplishing some form of a breakthrough here, some form of a plan. Though it's in the initial stages, you are literally achieving that. So it's not a bad reading at all, okay? Just know it's going to come to you. Might not come to you this week, the type of schedule you want, but it's going to come, okay? Right, going to get on with your other reading. Bear with me. Right, so Libra, what have we got here? In other general energies coming in, we have the Ace of Cups. I like this version of the Ace of Cups. It almost looks like they've won an award, and you might be winning a team award. Some of you guys might be with that Ace of Cups or that version of it. But the Ace of Cups could also represent new love or a new beginning coming in with the Ace of Cups energy, or a new emotional beginning coming in. New feelings is the Ace of Cups. Opening up the heart is the Ace of Cups energy showing up here. Three of Swords. I definitely feel that you guys, this Ace of Cups aspected by the Three of Swords, is saying that you're opening up your heart to someone. Because the Three of Swords is a card about three swords going through a heart. So this is the dissection of a heart. If you think about heart surgery with swords, they're opening up the heart. So definitely with the Ace of Cups being that card that represents the opening up of the heart, I feel that some of you guys are probably having a heart-to-heart with someone in the week. Libra, there's definitely opening up the heart here as well. Also, because the Three of Swords I think is a Libra card, it might be that you're opening up your heart with the Ace of Cups, or it might be that there's a new opportunity. The Ace of Cups is also an invitation, so some of you guys, it might be that you are receiving an invitation here, an opportunity, an offer with the Ace of Cups, perhaps with the Three of Swords, you being the ruling zodiac sign for the Three of Swords. You might have a head over heart decision to make concerning a new opportunity coming in with that Ace of Cups as well showing up here. We've got the Magician. Some of you guys are getting really upset. This could have been a new relationship as well with the Ace of Cups energy. Some of you guys are pouring your heart out, getting really upset. Maybe you've been duped by someone, because the Magician can represent, I wasn't looking to call it love, but it definitely looks somewhere along those lines for some of you guys. So some of you guys are getting really upset. Could be to do with a new romance, a new lover. Possibly this is the Magician, somebody who have the gift of the gab, a silver tongue, but they're not 100% honest. This person could possibly have been a trickster with that Magician energy showing up here. Could this be somebody that you've met in the workplace, in your team? It might be that you're getting upset over somebody who was lying to you, tricking you within work, for example, with that Three of Coins energy showing it. Doesn't have to be love, but there's somebody here who was saying stuff, but they weren't coming up with the goods necessarily. This could be somebody who was presenting maybe a professional face to you here, but maybe there's some uncertainty. I get the impression there's a trickster happening here with the Magician energy showing up here. Could have been within the workplace, Three of Coins energy. But you've got the Justice card energy showing here, and that's you, Libra, isn't it? So your card is saying that you have a decision to make. You're weighing things up. So it might be that coming in the week as well, some of you guys, it could be that you're being invited. Ace of Cups energy. Magician could be to start a new job, for example, with that Three of Coins energy sitting there. Head over heart decision have to make, weighing things up perhaps with the Justice energy. Do you go for this new position or not? Possibly for some of you guys, because we've got that Three of Swords aspected by the Ace of Cups energy, and plus a Magician, which can be a trickster. Some of you guys are possibly opening up your heart to someone about, could be somebody who was tricking you, might have been within the workplace, for example. So this might be a workplace romance, something like that, needing to weigh things up with that Justice energy. You've got people talking in your ear, friends talking in your ear. You're kind of like, which one do I, whose point of view do I listen to? Which way do I go? You're uncertain about what decision to make about, I think, somebody who was tricking you or not entirely telling you the truth. Showing up here, okay? Let's have a look at love expressly, though. We've got a Queen of Wands, so you might have been dealing with, for some of you guys, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male, female. Males and females in tarot can interchange. Sometimes it just shows the energy of a male or the energy of a female, blah, blah. So it could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual. Doesn't have to be. Three of Cups. I'm seeing somebody who's involved in a third-party situation, or this person is an addition to this. Almost like it's a third-party situation with that Three of Cups, and it being love. This could be something to do with, because she's standing here with the Three of Cups. It's not necessarily, but the Three of Swords is above it. And you do have that Queen of Swords, Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. So this could be something to do with a third-party situation. And if I'm reading this as love, it might be some of you guys are feeling really upset and you're opening your heart up to... It might be that you're opening your heart up to a friend here. Okay, maybe this is somebody who is trying to trick you within work. Maybe you're having a discussion with that Three of Cups. Maybe this person's a part of a third-party situation involving somebody, you know, a trickster, a magician, somebody who is tricking you. The world energy showing up here. So the world energy can be things that are at an end of a cycle as well. Sometimes this is about having the best relationship going. And sometimes it's not. We'll see what the next card is. The Emperor. So I feel that some of you guys actually have... It feels like to me you've met a soulmate here with that World and the Emperor energy showing here in love. I feel that you've met the perfect partner for some of you guys. That World energy is all about the epitome, the best, the biggest. You know, the top of the top is the World energy. It's like the best that you're ever going to meet. It's your soulmate. It's the perfect partner. And the Emperor can certainly be kind of the partner card within the tarot. So it's almost like you guys... I just get the impression that actually you're discussing with a friend more than anything. I don't think this is third party shit. I think you're discussing this. This looks really friendly, this energy does. It looks to me like you're discussing that you've met someone. You've probably met someone who you feel could be your soulmate. They're the perfect partner for you. What's the next card showing up here, though? There's two people, though. You've got an Emperor and a King of Swords. Or this is somebody who's in a really strong position in life. This is like somebody who's got loads of money, or they're in a really big position in life. And you've got a World energy showing up here. The World energy is like really important, and the Emperor energy is a really important guy. Okay, this is like somebody who runs a massive organisation, and they've got like this huge position in the, you know, in the world, or they've got this huge position in this organisation going on here. Okay, and then again, it could be that if it falls in with this energy showing here, this could be you're opening up your heart. It could be to a friend. You've got a decision, head over heart decision to make. Third party situation. Or it's interesting where you got such eclectic cards this time. But in terms of love, the Queen of Wands can be an attraction. Okay, so this might not be a person. It might be simply be saying that actually in the week you're going to have an attraction here, or you're attracting in. Could be three people. Some of you guys might be attracting in with that Queen of Wands. Can you see how she's attracting? Some of you guys might be attracting in three people here, Libra. Okay. Just out of nowhere with that World energy showing there, or just from different places, not in all in, because the world is vast, so you might be attracting in a few people just from different places with that World energy. One of these people might be a magician, one an Emperor, and one a King of Swords, and it might be with the Justice energy. You've got to make a decision of who you want to develop a relationship with the Three of Coins energy. That could definitely be a possibility. It might be that you're being invited out by all of these people here, but you've got a head over heart decision to make. Okay, you need to weigh up who you want to develop the relationship with. Is it Magician, Emperor, or King of Swords? So I'm just getting a variety of people around you that you have options with, but you're just not sure who you want to go for. Let's have a look quickly, Libra, at... let's have a quick look at your money and your career. Alright, some of you guys experiencing a little bit of financial hardship with that Four of Coins. It's only a small amount of money. Hierophant, possibly needing to get some advice as well, because Four of Coins is having to save money, and it's having to be responsible with money. It's only having a bit of money. So some of you guys might be experiencing a little bit of financial hardship, possibly with the Hierophant energy, Libra. You're going to need to get some advice on that. For example, if you've got a little bit of savings with the Four of Coins energy, it might be wise to go and get some advice on what those savings can do and where you can store them. The the Page of Wands energy. So the Page of Wands can be some kind of literature. So you might be getting some advice. This could be some form of literature, for example. Maybe there's some form of, you know, emails, that type of thing with the Page of Wands energy. But this can also be exploring as well. You've got the Ten of Wands. I don't think that this is money. I think these two first cards are money. I think that some of you guys, it's either if you've got a small amount of savings, needing to get some advice on that. If you've only got a bit of money and you're finding it really difficult to kind of cope because you're going through a time of financial hardship, might be you need to get some advice, some guidance on that with the Hierophant. I feel with the Page of Wands energy, it might be something to do with a new project. Page of Wands is often a new creative endeavor or a new project. It might be putting a lot of pressure on you here with the Ten of Wands. You might have a, you know, like a deadline that you have to meet in terms of a new project here with the Page of Wands energy showing up. Six of Cups. I would probably look at turning to your close friends to try and resolve that situation. I feel if you're really pressured in terms of trying to complete a new project, I feel that the best thing to do in that case, Libra, would be to turn to your friends and get advice from them and how you're going to resolve that. All right, because Six of Cups is your close friends in the work environment or anywhere, and Ten of Wands is being under pressure, deadlines that having to meet, having too much work, and the Page of Wands is all about new projects and new ventures. All right, so I feel if you've got new projects on the go with the Ten of Wands, with the Page of Wands, sorry, you're going to be under real pressure to complete those things, besides other things you've got going on, and you might want to rely on some close colleagues to try and muck in together and get it done with you. So you might need to ask people for help this week concerning getting projects done. Money, make sure that you, if you've got small savings, that you're getting advice on what you need to do with that. If you're short of cash and you're facing hardship, go and get some advice from the Hierophant. You might need to go to a government, you know, like signing on, or, you know, getting some government aid or government support, that type of thing. Alright guys, that's your reading, Libra. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a really fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.